What is up, guys? Welcome back to Mad DIY. It's your boy Dave. Today we're going to show you the man cave upgraded. The very beginning of the video, I'm going to give you a quick walkthrough, explain a few things, but stay tuned for the middle as I show you the upgrade and walk you through. Yeah, I love this house for the storage space. So much stuff to put in different areas. This part here, see the walls, how it's kind of marbleized or whatever. That, I'm not going with that. I may leave the texture there and just repaint it, but the colors as far as that, and you know, like the little pillars throughout the house, I'm gonna paint all that. So this will probably be my third or fourth project. And those shelves on the wall, those are gonna come down. I'm not gonna keep that up there. So they had something they ran through there. It's a little hole there. It goes to my little workshop. I'll plug that, fill that. Nice little fireplace down there. Let's get some lights on in here. Boom. Another kitchen. Another full kitchen. This one here is in the basement. So it's not too much work I got to do over here. This is actually fantastic. Perfect for my area since this is part of the man cave. We'll fill that up with beer. We'll make college ramen noodles over here. All that good stuff. So over here is going to be my office. Definitely got to change the lighting. You'll see why. I mean, it's like, who can work in that? It's like depressing. I never get any work done. So I'm going to change out the lighting, all that good stuff. Maybe throw some paint on the wall, some nice little shelves, my whiteboard for all my information. Carpet is okay for my office. Dark color is actually pretty good because I'm always moving around. And got a nice little closet space right there. You can't really see because this room is so dark. Oh, there's a light up there. Problem is I don't know where all the light switches are, but there is a light up there. I'll have to figure that out. And I think that's just your water softener and all that good stuff in there. So this is going to be the main office that I'm going to use. That's going to be downstairs. What is up, guys? Welcome back to Mad DIY. It's your boy Dave. Today we're going to show you the man cave. Well, man cave slash girl cave slash doggy cave. So we'll just call it the Mad Cave. Let's start this off with the office where I get all the work done. So over here to the right is where your boy does all his work. Now, we're a huge fan of Funko Pop, so you're going to see these guys everywhere. Of course, I got the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles up there. Got some of my awards and plaques, things like that from when I served in the military. Some of the mugs and things like that. Different things that I got Funko Pops back there, got Tony right there. See, that's why I leave the last cube open, because she hangs out in there. Now my office is still a little dim, got the little mirror effect there to make it look a lot bigger. Of course, when I go through these videos, I'm going to show you the before and the after. So let's go ahead and take a look at what this looked like before really quick. So big difference. Now my wife's not a fan of the paint color, but I decided to do that to make it pop out a little bit. Thought it would stand out, look a little bit different. Of course I got the little light there, it has 3 different functions, low, medium, high, but high doesn't work that great. So I picked this guy up now. This is kind of bright. It's kind of cool. It's like a lamp post. Got that at, I think it was Marshall's is where I picked that guy up at. And then I got my little workstation over there where I have the 3 monitors. This is where I do a lot of the 3D prints, a lot of my coding. And of course I do a lot of coding over here as well. Do a lot of programming here and there. I'll be sharing that with you guys along the way. Got Batman up there, little knickknacks that I picked up. I thought that mug was really nice. I had to get that. There's the office. That's where I get the work done. This is Michelle's little drawing station. She actually drew that, and that's really cool. So she's drawing a really big one. That's why that wall is blank. So next time you see it, I'll have this big picture with Mario and Luigi on the zappers. She's putting her gamer tag, which is Cupcake and Pumps, and then of course it'll have my gamer tag, which is Mad Hitman Space SSWI, and this is for Xbox One. But she's gonna put that up there. I thought that was really nice. She made it small. She framed it. So now we're gonna blow that up. She actually redrew it, and we're gonna blow that up, pop it up there, and I'm looking forward to that. We should have that up there by next week. But the most important thing in the man cave, well, the Mad Cave, is knowledge. We're really big into books, read quite a few. We have a lot more books to add to the collection. So one of the things we wanted to do with this area was to actually just cover it with books. I mean, I want to add more shelves, get shelves there, have shelves everywhere. We're just really, really big into books. You know, figured let's go ahead and put that on display because it's important. I mean, that's why I feel I'm at the point I'm at now, because I read a lot. Every night I'm reading a book. I'm reading at least a couple of chapters before I hit the bed, up in the morning. Of course, I got The Secret. I got multiple copies of that book throughout the house. This is my collection that I'm working with right now that I'm currently reading. I read the Napoleon Hill and both Ogden Dinos already. I'm just reading them again. Niccolo Machiavelli, The Prince, good read. And also this is someone who does the type of business that we do. How she built a multi-million-dollar online store from $600. The story's kind of similar to ours. We started with $60. Her business is really booming. So I had to pick up her book and support her. We're friends on Instagram there, so looking forward to that. But I got the shelves from IKEA, and the hardest part was actually lining everything up, getting it in place, and making sure everything was going to be secure. But it turned out fantastic. Right behind me there, so when something doesn't go right with a deal, I'll grab a dart and attack that board. I actually went to Home Depot to get the corkboard. They didn't have the corkboard at Home Depot. I just wanted to kind of protect the wall area over here. And I'm not gonna lie, I've hit it several times. Now Michelle seems to always hit that center there. I don't know how, and mine end up down here. So I picked this up at Joann's, 20 bucks for both of them. Pop the board up, take the stress out. Tony's in the off there after a long day of work. So we had to get her something, and she's pretty spoiled. Every time I come home, she gets a doggy toy. She used to tear these things up instantly, but she's got to the point now where she's a little spoiled, and you know, the squeaky stay in. I got this off Amazon. I think this was only 30 bucks. It was a really big, had horrible reviews because what it's used for is actually to keep your dog inside. But of course, people said your dogs wouldn't stay inside. They found a way underneath it. There was a net area to go on top. They tried to get through there. It wasn't what I needed it for. I just needed a place to store all of her toys. And that's not all of them. There's actually some more behind me. This is just going to be my 3D print display where I got a couple things. I'm going to put a little LED light there to kind of shine down. That was one of my prints that I did. It took quite a long time to paint that guy, but I thought it turned out fantastic. And there's where we store a lot of shirts for one of Michelle's businesses that she has. She does a lot of t-shirt designs. It's very messy in here. I'll just give you a quick peek, so you can kind of see everything's lined up and ready to go. Also, we sell quite a few Funko Pops as well online. We're actually teamed up with those guys straight out of Washington. They ship directly to our stores. We ship out. Believe it or not, the Funko Pops that we have that you guys will see throughout the house, we've actually bought those. It's kind of strange. And it's kind of weird how that works because certain Funkos you can only buy at certain places. If you're interested in that topic, check out our other channel. It's Mad Funko. I'll put a link in the description. I had to pick up the Andy Warhol. Needed that. That's actually one of the first things you see when you come downstairs. It's a pretty large frame, very big, very detailed. Oh, before we go that way, let's go to the workshop right next to the dart area. So here's my workshop. Now this is my mini warehouse away from the warehouse. So you can kind of see where I put a lot of my little gadgets and knickknacks everywhere. Got my 3D printer, it's always going. That thing has been going non-stop since we've been here. Got my little RetroPie setup area there where I toy around with a lot of different things, different settings, features. Another little area there for Tony. So she's got to have a toy in there, and then you got to have your begging strips. I got a little workshop here, my little paint station for the 3D prints. Bunch of little extras here and there. Shipping supplies for stuff that we have here that we ship out, whether it's Funkos or custom things that Michelle designs. And of course, don't want to show that area. That's the no-no area. And of course, the t-shirt press. This thing works fantastic. Hey buddy, it's almost time for you to get your soft food. So here's that seating area. You can lay down here. That actually reclines back as well. There's a recliner here, and that seat goes all the way back. I like the little center area there, you know, kind of pop your arms up like your Al Pacino or whatever, but I like that area. And then, you know, you got the two areas to store stuff, put the remote control so we don't lose it, put your beers there or whatever. And this seat here reclines as well. And I have a little surround sound system. I popped the little speakers up, got the center one. There's two behind the television and my subwoofers. I actually have speakers in the ceiling. I just didn't wire them back yet. I'm going to do that eventually. I just haven't had time. There's more Funkos that are on display in this particular room. And, you know, that's the Deadpool section. It's what Michelle calls the scary section. Supernaturals, building up Five Nights at Freddy. The collection is coming along. This is one that I really like. They only made 2,000 of these guys, the Freddy Funko. I thought that was really cool. I had to pick that guy up. So we kind of put the bigger Funkos on this end. Got those guys in there. Michelle's Xbox. This is a smart TV, pretty big. It's 70 inch. And we also have the light strips that are on the back, which are controlled through Alexa. This one was going to be upstairs, the light strip that's on the back. I'll kind of give you a glance and show you what they look like on the back. So it comes with like a double-sided tape. It just simply mounts. These are the 2018 edition where they can actually hook up to your Amazon Echo device. You can control everything from there. There's a sensor, comes with a remote control. If you don't want to control it through your Amazon device or whatever device you're using, you can just simply use a remote control to change the colors or to make it strobe and do various different things. So the 2018 model of these LED strip lights that she got off of Amazon, these only ran like 32 bucks, so it wasn't bad, and it covered the entire 70 inch and had a little slack back there in the back where I kind of just ran it straight up the center. I just popped this here for now, and here's one of those Google Wi-Fi devices. Make sure you check out that. You guys will save a ton of money by getting you the Google Wi-Fi. I have 3 of them throughout the house. I only needed one for the basement, which covers all Wi-Fi related things here, and I have no lag or anything like that, and I'm only running off of 20 megabytes per second. So make sure you check out that. I'll put a link in the description for that one as well. And my Echo Dot is sitting right here. I have a device that I 3D printed where I'm going to pop it under the counter. I'm going to put that in the kitchen. I just stored it here for now. I can control the lights on that television through the Amazon Echo Dot. Alexa, turn CK lights red.
Okay.
Alexa, turn CK lights yellow.
Okay.
Alexa, turn CK lights blue.
Okay.
And of course you can have her turn them on and off and, you know, pretty much whatever you want. So it's really cool. So that it really stands out. Of course I have all the lights on, but when you dim everything, you turn it off, it really stands out. It really stands out. It's really nice. More Funko Pops. Got these guys piled up within this area, just kind of stacking them up, you know, a little bit everywhere. You can just, they're all over the house. And that's actually a counter that I built. It's not plugged in. There is a power switch that I have back there. And it just simply plugs in through any USB connected device. So I take the USB to the power cord, plug it in, and there's a digital pop counter that'll display there that actually counts how many pops we have. We actually kind of lost count, so I got to figure it out to plug it in there in order to give you a digital display there. I just have an Adreno device that's plugged in, and I just simply program that'll capture that information. And I can actually do everything over Wi-Fi. I can just simply log into my computer, change that number. She actually has some more upstairs in boxes, custom ordered, that she got. So I'll do a full count, and next time you see a video, you should see the number up. But over here, a 4K Samsung Smart TV. I think this one is just a 60 inch. It might be a little bit bigger. But I have the light, and I can control this one with the Echo Dot as well. And it just changes colors. So right now they're white. See it slowly changing to a reddish color, and then it'll slowly change. It's like every 10 seconds it kind of rotates. I thought it was really nice. And you know, that one kind of stood out, and it kind of pops, especially when the lights are out here. The only downfall, and I learned this yesterday when I was doing a little bit of gaming online, is since this is a 4K TV and I'm gaming and I got my headset on that Hulk's carrying for me with the remote control, and once that light changes in the background, especially when it goes to a dark color, it's like the backlight within the 4K or something, it kind of dims it a little bit. So I need a bright color in the background. So I just tell, I don't want to say her name too loud, I'll tell Alexa to just go ahead and turn this light off when I'm not using it. But right now it kind of stands out. It looks really nice. So when I'm not gaming, I leave that on, and I leave that system on blue since it's on a darker wall. We wanted the dark effect for this to kind of make it stand out because this is where we watch a lot of our movies, and the majority of our television, we'll watch it on here. Oh, by the way, speaking of that, 2 thumbs up, got my other thumb up, I gotta hold the camera, to Lost in Space. They did a remake on that. We just caught up Danger Will Robinson. My mom and dad got me this for my birthday. They actually got it when they were out in Las Vegas. They had it made. So, you know, they had David's domain for the Mad Cave. That was really nice. Also got the custom Monopoly board. It's got the velvet top. Picked this guy up. Actually got a really nice deal on it. This one we got a little over $100. It actually retailed for way more than that. You don't really see too many things like that. That's what I get. I try to get things that stand out. Stuff that most people wouldn't have, and throw it down here in the cave, and it really stands out. More Funko Pops down there added to the collection. I really like the 8-bit Funkos. Got quite a few of those. The Ninja Turtle ones that I showed you earlier. Had to get all the Mortal Kombat ones. There's my 360, my Retro NES, of course my Retro Pi, my Xbox One. Don't forget, add me, Mad Hitman Space SSWI. So there's Tony again. She pretty much follows me everywhere I go. So anytime I'm doing a video, Tony's somewhere around. And she has her little toy area. This was the gaming chair for me, or Michelle if she's in here watching the show, if I happen to be taking over that one. It reclines back. We got it off of the wall just enough. Decided to get that part dark as well. Therefore, when I'm sitting there and I got the lights out, I can kind of zone out directly into the screen. You know, kind of serves as a shield. And the headsets, I must say, are fantastic. When she's watching the show, it's usually pretty loud, and this kind of drowns everything out, and you know, it kind of blocks the view. Yeah, exactly, Tony. Thanks for, you know, illustrating for me. So I'm sitting there and gaming here, and that's a little display my parents had gave me. I actually had that at my warehouse in California. That was actually in my main office. That actually lights up. So in the Mad Cave, we had to fill the fridge up with beer. Not a lot of beer in there. There's a lot of water and Gatorade. And we got a little cook area. So we do a lot of cooking down here. Upstairs, the kitchen is a lot more fancier. If you want to check out some of the cooking that we do, your boy is really big into cooking or trying it. So check out my other channel at Damn Good Cooking. I'll put a link to that in the description at the bottom as well. So this is where I come up with a lot of the cool recipes, and I do the majority of the cooking down here. I got a few with the kitchen upstairs, which is really nice. But this one here, you know, it's right here where I come out the office, pop down on the couch there, or pop down over there, or throw some darts, and you know, want something to eat, come right on in here and good to go. Now this first time I placed a wall mount on the wall. Now that mount was heavy. The mount was really heavy. I'll also show you the LEDs that are on the back. Use the same style strips that's down there. Of course, the TV is a little bit smaller, so I wrapped around a few more times. You can kind of see here, I left this up so I could show you in the video where the double-sided tape is, and it just simply sticks on. So you just simply press it down, and that's it. It's that simple. But the wall mount is really cool because the TV can actually pull out the wall. You can actually turn it this way, turn it that way, tilts up, tilts down, goes right back in. And I was scared. I couldn't find a stud. I didn't have a stud finder, so I kind of did it old school way, where you know, you kind of knock and be like, oh, okay, so stud right there. You know, it's hollow there. So I got lucky, and it's been up there, and we pull it out, and if we're in the kitchen cooking or something, or sitting at the table there, we'll pull this TV out and turn it that way and pop on some YouTube or something like that. We're gonna pop some more things. I was thinking like a pool table, but Michelle had another suggestion. She said, what about, you know, air hockey? It'll probably get used a little bit more, because I'm big into pool, I'm big into chess. I actually got Michelle playing chess now, believe it or not. We got a nice glass chess game that's actually down in there. We kind of pull it out, pop it right here, and she's actually been teaching me a few things, so she's been doing some studying on that. But so we might just pop the air hockey there. I'll get another big frame of something over in that area. So there you have it. Still building, still adding on. We're getting there slowly but surely. The Mad Cave came along pretty nice. Let us know what you like there in the comments, or some cool things that we could add that maybe I missed. Thank you guys so much for staying tuned in with us on this journey. We got a lot of stuff coming your way, like I say all the time. But now that we just got situated and we just got our warehouse and things like that with the business, we're ready to hit you 100%. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to Mad DIY. It's your boy Dave signing out. Till next time, peace.